Okay, hello everyone, and today we're going to be talking about relative pronouns, and specifically the relative pronouns u, dont, et i. So for an overview of today, we're going to be talking about what a relative pronoun is and when we will use one, how to form each relative pronoun, and some examples of usage. So what is a relative pronoun and when to use one? So it refers to something that's previously stated in the sentence, and it's used to make the sentence flow smoother and avoid repetition. So the English equivalents of the relative pronouns u, dont, et i are where, there, and that. So for u, and you will use u to replace the word where in a sentence. And for example, in English, Paris is the city where I feel at home. And in French, that would be Paris est la ville où je me sens chez moi. And you see how that u will replace the where. And for don't, you use don't to replace that in a sentence. And don't can be sort of confusing because the relative pronoun que also means that. And they seem like they can be used interchangeably, but they cannot be. And to differentiate for the use of don't, you use certain verb phrases trigger the use of this relative pronoun. And any infinitive followed by de, you will use don't. So some examples of that are rêver de, besoin de, and parler de. So for example, he is the cat that I dream of. Il est le chat dont je rêve. You can see how the don't replaces the that. And the reason why we don't use que here is because rêver de is the common verb phrase. And lastly, e. And you use e to replace the word there in a sentence. And the whole point of the relative pronoun e is to simplify and shorten a sentence. So for example, in English, I want to travel to China. If China is previously stated and the reader or the person you're talking to knows that you're going to be talking about China, you can say, obviously, as we know, I want to go there. And the same thing can be done in French. So in French, you could say, je veux voyager en Chine, or to shorten it, you can say, je vais y voyager. So lastly, some examples. So, c'est l'endroit où nous nous rencontrons. And that means this is the place where we met. Next, est-ce qu'elle est la fille dont vous parlez? Is she the girl you're talking about? And lastly, j'y vais maintenant, which means I'm going there now. And so for a quick recap, we use the relative pronoun to simplify a sentence and avoid repetition. The relative pronoun u means where. The relative pronoun dont means that. And the relative pronoun i means there.